Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Returner decides to field it. And the coverage team hits him down. Not much gained on that return. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Hicks. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He escapes the pocket. Wide open downfield. And he goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a first set of downs for this offense.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And the Cowboys have 1st and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. As the first down is still going. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. It's a shotgun run call. And that run produces a decent game.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. First down and more. He's still running. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down. The Cowboys will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get them to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. The receiver grabs it, fighting off the defender. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Cowboys are in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They look to throw it here on second down. He'll throw it now. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Cowboys. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner choosing to field this one. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. trying to find room. It's Cook. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking downfield. It's Hoover. Caught quickly. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Play here in the quarter. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Inside deals now from the shotgun. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. First and goal at the 9. Well, Oklahoma State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He bought some time, now lets it go. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. And he goes nowhere. Stop total behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just not successful here on second and goal, but let's give a lot of credit to this defense. They've looked good on these first two opportunities by the offense. They strung that last play out and forced a loss of yardage, bringing up third down.
Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Wow, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. That one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Will hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. It's 2nd down and 15. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. Short connection to the tight end here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
And the Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
The Horned Frogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds the receiver wide open. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
So it's 2nd down and long here from the 13. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Here's the play call here on second down for this offense. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Using his legs here. And the defense brings him down.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
A sack on first down. It's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment for this critical down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw.
It's a deep shot to the right.
Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Cowboys will bring their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return.
Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. They'll hand it off.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Cowboys will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They were sluggish in the first half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find the spark now coming out of the break. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Picks up the first, looking for more. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking for his back. Caught over the middle. It's Payne. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Yeah, it looked to me like those linebackers maybe had their eyes in the backfield on the quarterback. They lost their vision on the back on that angle route. The quarterback finds him for a nice gain.
And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
The rough game for this quarterback continues. They have to start putting the pieces together in this passing game, or this deficit is going to get a lot worse.
Now it's second down here. Dropping back, it's Hoover. This time a completion. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Can he get there on the ground? They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize a toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Offense will keep it on the ground here. It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Here's the throw deep downfield. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
And the Horned Frogs will line up to boot it away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds right near the 10-yard line. State offense takes the field. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Toss play, running right. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out, gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looks like he's going to run it. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
The shotgun handoff here. Breaking free at the 35. Into the clear, right down the middle, end zone ahead, inside the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. There was no catching him that time.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. On the move. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas Christian. He just sprints into the end zone. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in the conference championship game.
Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guys are already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. I mean, a nice play in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pass rush closing in. On another sack. This defense on fire.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
The Cowboys will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They had a long drive going last time, but it's stalled, looking to reach the end zone this possession. Caught in the backfield. It's Cook. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the 1st down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Well, Kirk, Oklahoma State has the lead here, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Offense flinching before the snap. That will cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. Got the 1st down and still motoring. Touchdown, TCU. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
DT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He'll try a pass here. Snides a quick throw. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Hicks. And he's shoved out of bounds, but the defense short of the 1st down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Scrambling and throwing it deep. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play, and they drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Now the offense faces 3rd and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Looking to chuck it again. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Cowboys will bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the TCU offense takes the field. Handoff with a single back. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Throwing for his running back. Pulls it in, it's Payne. Breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Just how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Makes a quick grab.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Second down after that completion. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Grab behind the line, it's Hicks. Jukes past the defender, he's in the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The Cowboys with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the run here. Let's it go. Nice grab. It's Hicks. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Ball handed off. Here we go, third down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Play fake, looking to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Working clock with the ground game.
Well, this is definitely not the time to get cute as an offense and as a play caller. This defense is thirsty for any kind of big play at all to try to create a turnover. So just keep it on the ground and play smart.
Here's the second down play. They'll run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. Here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. To the air, it's Hoover. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he never had a chance. Tackled in the backfield. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Here's the target, and it's complete. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
Makes a quick catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Back to throw again. They finally stop him. What a solid play. Sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Cowboys, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Well, that's the first step, Chris. They get the touchdown to bring them within one score, and now they got to get the ball back. They have to stay focused here. They're going to need a little luck with such little time remaining.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw.
This is caught. Could be an important 2-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. That mistake sets the offense up at the 40.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Leaning on the run game here.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 to become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.